Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I bring nothing to the table by Shira 7, right? On reading this book, right, I just realized that the book is just like a summary of everything that Shira says on her YouTube videos. It's just her YouTube videos, but like a shorter version, so that if you are not the kind of person that is patient to watch her long form videos, you just read this book and then you just get everything that she's saying. She starts this book with glossary of terms, like all those terms that she usually uses. If you watch her content a lot, you will know what most of these terms means. Terms like pick me ladies, Bonetta, people who always wear bonnets. Barbara the builder, that's the woman who wants to build a man to where he's supposed to be, right? Dusty like an unserious guy that you should never even have anything to do with. So like she starts with all those glossary of terms, right? Get into the main point of the book. Now she says, when you're in a relationship and a man asks you, what do you bring to the table? What you should just say is nothing. She says, but if it's Barbara the builder chicks, they'll have a long answer to give to this question, explaining everything that they can do for the man. And she said the reason why these Barbara the builder chicks do this is because they don't even need a man to impress them or care for them, because they've already learned to do it themselves. So instead of looking for who will care for them or who impress them, they are now the ones looking for how to care for men and impress those men as well. She says the problem with this is that when the men have been taken care of and have been built to that place where he can stand on his own and provide for himself and someone else, the problem is that when he now gets there and is fully financially stable, what will happen is that he will no longer be attracted to Barbara the builder. He will no longer be attracted to the woman who built him. He will be attracted to the woman who he can impress, and most of the time it happens to be someone younger. So like she builds this scenario like, let's say this this Dusty has married this Barbara the builder, right? Let's say they are both 25 now. So Barbara the builder has gotten herself financially. She knows what she's doing. She's financially stable. And then she marries this Dusty, right? So she's taking care of this Dusty. She's paying the rents, paying the bills, doing everything, buying him clothes, buying him food, practically doing everything for him. And now they are married for like 20 years. Now, in these 20 years, Barbara the builder is also giving this guy money to set up business, right? And you know business, you can't just get it at once. You might do the first business to fail. You might try another one to fail. You just need to keep doing trial and error, right? Until you get the particular business that is meant for you and they're very good at. So they could be married for 20 years, 25 years, right? Let's just say 20 years. 25, they are 20, married when they are 25, right? So they are married for 20 years. And then at the 20th year, this man has now gotten the business that he can do, that he's perfect in, that is raking in so much profit and the rest. And now this man can stand on his own and pay the bills and provide everything as the man that he should be, right? What will now happen is that he will lose interest in the wife that had built him up. He will lose interest in her. He'd rather go for a younger lady who he can impress with his money. A younger lady who did not know him when he had nothing, right? The younger lady that can be like a sugar daddy too. That's the lady that he will now go for. And so that's why most women, that's why Barbara the builder women end up getting divorced. The husbands leave them to go for someone younger. So that's what she explains here, right? Shira's solution to this problem is, if you find that you are a Barbara the builder and you're helping this man to build himself for the future wife he's going to have, what she says is that if you find out that you're in that situation, you just stop. Just stop paying all of these bills. Stop doing what you were doing. Like she said, if you're doing 100% before, try to reduce it to 75. And when you see that he can cope with 75, you reduce it to 50. Like that, until you discover that he can stand on his own and do everything by himself. And she says another reason why you shouldn't be helping the man to take care of any bill is because if you're helping him out with bills, like let's say bills are 100%, right? You are helping him pay 50, he's paying 50. So she will ask, so what she's saying is that if he's paying 50, then what's he using the remaining 50% of his money to do? The truth of the matter is that most of the time, the remaining 50% of his money, he's using it to take care of his side chick. So she says that's another reason why you shouldn't be sharing bills with a man. And she says that she's not totally against building a man, but she says the only time where a woman should be putting down her money to help a man is when they are both partners in a business, because definitely when the profits come, they are still both going to share. So it's actually okay in that situation. She also categorically states in this book that leaving the man to pay all the bills doesn't mean that as a woman you'll be completely dependent on the man. No. Instead, what you should do as a woman You should get a job. If that's what you want to do, you should work. Or you should start up a business if that's what you want to do. What you should now do with your own money is that you should save your money, save and invest your money for yourself. So that's what she advises that you should do instead. It's not like because you are not paying any bills, then you just sit down there and then you don't have anything you are doing yourself. No. Try to get something doing for yourself and invest in yourself as well. She says, any man who asks, what do you bring to the table, shouldn't even be dating to start with, because it just shows that the man is not yet financially ready to take care of a woman, and that no man should ever make you feel less when you actually tell him that you have nothing to bring to the table, you have nothing to offer him. After all the things that she has said, there are a lot of question and answer sessions there that people just generally ask her and the answers that she gives, right? So what I like about this book is that it's a very short book. It's like 42 pages, I think. And I love that it's very straight to the point. No unnecessary stories, no long history. So I guess if we want to see real life stories, then it's better we just go to our YouTube to watch it. But for the book, it's just straightforward. And that's what I liked about it. My opinion, like I said in my Finding Me review, right? I agree with most of what Shira Seven says, because I've seen some of these things happen. Like as an African woman, I've seen some of these things. I've seen lots of growing up, right? I've seen a lot of women who abandon themselves just to make sure that their man is comfortable, their man is good. And then in the end, the man leaves them for someone younger. Oh my God. I cannot tell you how many times I have seen such thing happen. It's not one, it's not two, it's not 10 cases. Like a lot, like I've seen a lot of these things happen around me. And if you need to see this women, my God, they look like the ghost of themselves. These women look haggard. They look malnourished. Oh God, they look pitiful. They look like they are from war-torn areas, whereas their husbands are always shining. And it's because they chose to take care of their husbands and take care of their have time for yourself. Like I just want to say that this thing is possible. What Shira Seven is saying is not something that cannot happen. It's actually supposed to be something that happens on a regular basis. So yes, if a man really loves you, like Shira Seven says, if a man really loves you and really cares for you, he will make sure that he provides for you so that you do not have to suffer. That's one period. I just want to say that it is possible to meet this type of man that Shira is describing. So that's that for this review. See you in the next one. Bye.